ridiculous. I love these little cans of Monster. Great invention. Since you have the luxury of seeing the video title, and if you're watching, you already know what I'm going to be doing. You're probably thinking, why are you going to go for a hike on a day that's cold, windy, and rainy? Maybe not so much cold, but definitely windy and rainy. My answer to that is because I've been planning this for literal months. I just want to get out into nature, breathe some fresh air, and just hear nothing but sounds of the wind and the rain, hopefully. So, I'm on my way to Potato Creek State Park, and I'm hoping it's not going to be too busy so that we can enjoy a nice, quiet nature hike. You might be able to hear just how windy it is out there. It's very windy. Ooh. Just lost my hat that time. Can't even get onto the highway. You can see most of the trees here in northern Indiana have lost their leaves. Winter is close to being upon us. However, I love the autumn season. That's why I wanted to get out and do a hike a little later than I wanted to, just because I've been busy. I was hoping to get out and there were still actually leaves on the trees and we could see the colors, but yeah, that's okay. Still need this. Ooh. Stick just hit the windshield. Chunk of a tree just fell in the road right there where we had to get off. Crazy, man. Makes me wonder if it's even going to be safe to hike today. Hopefully it will be. The wind is strong right now. I can feel it battering the truck. Trees lost all their leaves, otherwise they'd probably be moving a lot more than they are. Gloomy day. But at least it's kind of warm. It's like mid-60s, which is not bad for November, honestly. I'll take it. it's all good.
Indiana?
Yeah, I got this.
Oh, okay, you're good to go.
I was
then.
just wondering if you had a map
Sure.
of like the walking trails.
Yep, there you go.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, there we go. Guess we'll go to the left. Why not? Let's see what's over here. Dad and I come here a lot to fish, but I've never actually been to Potato Creek to walk or hike. So, really curious how the hiking trails are going to be. No idea which way to go to reach them. Please keep vehicles off the grass. Okay. Well, I wasn't planning on going on the grass anyway. I have no idea where this road's taking me. I should have stopped to look at the map. I'm dumb, I know. It's okay. So we'll just find out where this goes. That's pretty neat. Been out there fishing a couple times before. Never really done too well. I did catch a couple of nice bluegills. Past the parking lot back there too. I'm gonna have to turn around and go back. Just check the map. It looks like I was heading the right way for most of the trails, or at least the one I wanted to do. But I'm gonna stop here first and see if I can take a walk down to the water. Trailhead right over here, it looks like. I'm gonna check it out. Definitely hear the wind. That sound. It's not a sound effect, that's the actual wind. This path is pretty soggy too. Fresh air. Probably should have left the hat back in the truck. I'm gonna lose it on one of these gusts of wind. Let's see what this says. Prairie maze. Not sure I'm up for navigating the maze through this stuff. I just want to see the water. Very windy out right now. This is a longer walk than I thought too. It's okay. That's what we're here for. Supposedly I've been told that there is a nest of bald eagles out here somewhere. It'd be cool if we can get a glimpse of one of them. But probably not going to happen. This would have been a lot prettier if we'd made it out here when the leaves were actually still changing. This looks like it might be about the end of this trail. I have like a game trail right here. Through down here though, I'm not sure if that was made by a person or an animal, a deer or something. This doesn't look particularly frequently traveled by humans, so I'm not going to go any farther. But that's okay. This gives us a pretty good view of the lake. There's the road we were just on. See somebody driving on there now. This might turn out to be a longer video because this is so peaceful. There she is. Beautiful. I'm gonna check the map and I'm gonna see if I can actually find an official hiking trail to follow this time. This way to the trails, it looks like. I was hoping to spot a restroom that looks like it might be one. Yep. I'm gonna head in there first. All right. Downhill to start. Also, this is not an encouraging sign. I am gonna have to be very careful out here, I think. I don't need a tree to fall on my head and kill me. If you're watching this, you can assume I'm okay, but if you're not, if I never make it back, well, at least I died out here. Peace and nature. Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie. This wind is scaring me a little. Gusts of up to 50 to 60 today. It was what was in the weather information. It definitely felt like we just got one. See all the years of the wind battering this tree. It's like literally birds out there just gliding along. It'd be cool to be one of them. Onwards. 2 ways to go. Right or left, my friends. There's already family down that way. I might go left after I go right just a little bit. Let's see what this sign says. God, I actually came this way. Let's head back to the left. Big branch hanging right above me, and I'm hearing stuff crack all over the place. I might get the heck out of here. Go back to that prairie maze. This is a little scary. What's there? I know a tree's not gonna fall on my head. I just heard something really big fall over there. The way we would have been going. Yeah, I think it's probably, much as I hate to say it, with winds like this, better to err on the side of caution and not venture too far into the woods. Not very many people here. I don't think it would be very smart to head out there too far, or you might not be able to get help. It's assuming you survive a tree falling on your head, that is. You probably would not. Wind is way too crazy. I'm gonna just take a quick walk back here before heading back to the truck, just to see what's over here. But definitely not going into the forest. Just standing there talking to another guy for a minute. Definitely not safe to go out there right now, probably. We got a little bit of color. It sure is. Yeah, it just came across the view. That gentleman right there, he said he saw 3 or 4 trees fall while he was out here just jogging on paths, so I am definitely not gonna venture very far in here. That would just be stupid, and I'm not gonna promote stupid behavior online. We're gonna head back to a more open area. Maybe check out the beach, see how that is. I do have something for, well, 4:30 be dinner now that I want to try, so maybe we can make a little bit of a video out of that. But anyways, I'm gonna head back to the truck. I'll see you at the beach in a few minutes, hopefully. Nobody at the beach area. Take a quick walk down there. Beach open Memorial Day to Labor Day. I wonder if I'm not supposed to be here. We'll keep going, just in case I don't need to get in trouble. Orchard Shore picnic area. Hopefully that's open. Straight ahead is where we just came from. Please keep off the grass. Yeah. nobody around. Take this end spot right here. And see what we can see. See all these trees moving? These oaks, it looks like all lost their leaves. This would be a nice place to come during the autumn, about probably 2-3 weeks ago though. Come on out here, set up, have a cookout. I have to do that some year. Have some winter camping adventures planned. I'm hoping to get out and do a first time truck camping in the snow. Try a little Dutch oven cooking with charcoal and a Dutch oven. Still trying to find a good one of those, but something I definitely look forward to trying here as the weather gets colder. If I was brave enough, I'd go down to that table to film, but well, let's go check it out. Breeze coming from across the water is a little colder. Ah, that's crap. Don't leave your monster cans out here. Throw them in the trash, please. Beautiful place like this and you gotta toss trash out here. Is that a bone? Okay, no, that's just a leaf. That's got to be the strongest gust of wind yet. Just heard something crack right over there. So I'm gonna head under here to do the rest of my filming. It says it's open, so I'll use it. So for dinner, I thought I would try one of these. This is a meal ready to eat from XMRE, which is a civilian MRE company. These are not, as far as I know, wow, that wind's really picking up. As far as I know, these are not used by the actual military, this XMRE. Now, I'm by no means an expert on these, so don't take my word for anything that I say. But with what's going on in the world, I'm interested more and more in food storage and food supplies. So I thought I would give one of these a shot. Looks like we got a lot number here. 2023 4. Does that mean this was packaged? As far as I think, the way to read that is the 234th day of 2020. So this meal is about 2 years old, it looks like. I have elbow macaroni and tomato sauce. Sounds like a vegetarian meal. That's okay, we'll give it a try. Let's go ahead and open this up, check out what's inside. It's a peelable seal. There it goes. Looks like we've got cheese spread, beverage base powder, orange, extra stuff like a spoon and maybe some salt and pepper. NGMO roasted unsalted corn nuggets. Here we have, okay, here's the main dish, elbow macaroni and tomato sauce. And fig bars. I've never been a huge fan of those. Pilot bread single, I have no idea what that is. And nutrition information. And it looks like this is our heating stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a try. There's a look at everything all kind of laid out. I'm trying to make sure nothing gets blown away here though. Gonna have to really be careful. The wind blowing like this, there's definitely not gonna be any way to film under here. I just had to chase the cracker and a piece of cardboard with the information on it all the way down there. Got blown off this desk right after I shut the camera off. So, oh goodness, what to do. Might just try in the back of the truck. Well, this is definitely not how I wanted this to go, but at least back here we're safe from the trees, and it looks like rain is starting to fall again, so we're safe from that too. We're gonna go ahead and get the entree started heating up. I'm trying to get myself out of the shot completely here, and it looks like to do that I have to take the heating pad out and put it in here. So we'll open this up. Use this as trash, you know, in the truck, it doesn't matter too much. Heating pad. There's a little tear notch for it, which is nice. Take that out. And here's the entree. Looks like we just go ahead and put this, both of these items in here, like so. Entree, heating pad. And then add 3 to 5 ounces of liquid, which I assume is water, to fill line and seal heater bag. Let steam and heat for 3 to 5 minutes. That's actually not very long at all. So I'm going to save this water for the drink pack. Put this in here. If I can get it to pour in. Just a second. Hopefully the camera captured me filling that up, but got the heating pad in there. Heater's on and it's letting off a lot of steam. Flameless meal heater. That's pretty warm indeed, yes. Quite warm to the touch. So 3 to 5 minutes, it's currently 5 o'clock, 5:02 to be exact. We'll let that sit. First we'll check out some of the other stuff. While that sits and heats, does its thing. Get myself a little more comfortable back here. I'm not trying to squeeze out a camera shot. Check out the non-GMO unsalted corn nuggets. Really wish I had a plate to put all these things in, and the lid to that dumpster just across the parking lot. It keeps slamming open and shut from the wind. It's really distracting me. So there is what those look like. Just literally like dried out pieces of corn. Let's give one a shot though. Crunchy. They taste basically like nothing, quite honestly. Just like a crunchy, dried out piece of plain corn. Nothing special, but it'd be a good walking or trail hiking snack. Something you could, honestly, this type of a thing seems like it might be better to be in its Ziploc package. So that way, oh, you just fell over. That way, I just totally lost my train of thought. Oh, right, Ziploc bag. That way, if you had this and you didn't eat all of it, you could reseal the package and eat it on the go, something like that. I don't know, that might be a dumb idea. But, check out something else. I'm gonna look at the orange flavored fruit powder. Beverage base powder orange. Let's see what that's like. Let's see if I can get it into this water bottle without it making a mess in the back of my truck. There we go. You know what, I didn't even read how much water this was supposed to go into, so hopefully 20 ounce is the right amount. This would be nicer too if it was in maybe like a stick or something, not a giant pouch. Ooh, the truck is shaking. I think that's most of it. 130 calories in this. 12 ounces of water. So this is going to be a little light on the flavor. We'll go ahead. Put this in the trash. This is shake. Make sure that's really mixed in. Still see some chunks of powder floating around in there. Alright, it's pretty well mixed in, I think. Not quite. It basically looks like a Fanta orange soda drink. Let's give it a try though. I'm pretty thirsty after, no, I didn't go on too long of a hike. There goes that dumpster lid again. The flavor of this is, I don't know how to describe it. It tastes like a cheap orange juice type of a thing. Not that it's bad by any means, and maybe it would taste better if I'd added to 12 ounces of water and not 20 like the directions said, but it's good if you're tired of just plain water, and for all the like electrolytes and stuff that's in there, pretty good. It's been 5 minutes, more than 5 minutes actually. Our heater is still steaming, so hopefully the food will be nice and hot. And there's a look, the first glimpse of sunlight I've seen for the day. Well, maybe the second or third. Kind of reminds me of that scene from The Matrix where Neo and Trinity were in that space vehicle or whatever, and they got above the clouds just for a few seconds. That's how today has felt. I wonder if it's going to clear off for tonight. Just so you know, that was not my monster can floating in the water. Mine is right there. But this has been going for about 10 minutes now, so we're going to give it a try. I want to see if I can very carefully get into this, because it's still quite hot. Oh yeah. This thing, for being 2 years old, I'm surprised at how warm it got. Like, I wonder, I've seen on a few videos where people would heat up coffee and stuff in this. I wonder how well that would work. It's hot. You're probably thinking, no bleep, Sherlock. Let this steam come out of here for a few minutes. Oh, there we go. I got it. Oop, maybe not. Give me just a second. Here we go. Got it now, I think. Yep. can still see the steam coming off this. The heater is really effective. I'm impressed at how effective it is, actually. Wipe this off real quick, get the water off of it. Put that in the trash. I've seen people knead these around a little bit to try to get the heat dispersed, although it feels pretty evenly heated throughout. I'm going to try to use this cup holder right here. This is a little holder for the meal. That wasn't too clean of a tear. It smells, it doesn't smell too bad actually though. Yeah, these tear notches might need a little work. Either that or I'm just bad at this. Okay, there we go. Grab up our spoon. And there's a good look at it. You can see it pretty well. Just basically some macaroni noodles and tomato sauce, exactly like it said. It smells basically like canned pasta that you would get, like Chef Boyardee raviolis or anything like that. And that's essentially what it tastes like too. The flavor of the tomato sauce is definitely the most prevalent thing. Looks like there might be little bits of like oregano in there. Not sure. But I mean, all things considered, considering this is 2 years old and it came out of a pouch, it tastes pretty good. And if you had one of these hiking or camping, I imagine it would be nice, especially if I was out camping on a cold, windy day like this, just to have one of these to give yourself a hot meal instead of messing around with a bunch of cooking equipment and all that. Because basically all you have to do with this, put it in a trash bag and you're done. That's your cleanup. You don't have to worry about cleaning up any kind of utensils, anything like that. Okay, in that accessory pack we had some Bill's Brew freeze-dried coffee. We had 2 packs of sugar, a moist towelette, and a pack of creamer. So I might have to give that coffee a try, excuse me, at some point. But we are going to go ahead and add the salt and pepper to our meal to see if that adds any kind of flavor to it. I also have the idea of mixing some of the corn nuggets in here, but we'll try it just with the salt and pepper first. Yeah, and the salt and pepper definitely adds some pretty good flavor to this. That helps a lot, actually. This would be even better, in my opinion, if it wasn't a vegetarian meal and you had some chunks of meat, like maybe like a chili in there, which I think there is a chili meal. But on its own, it's still pretty good. I'm definitely impressed with this so far. But let's go ahead and add some corn nuggets to this. A lot of these things. Again, I don't think my... Forget to take out the oxygen absorber. As many of these corn nuggets as I have, I don't think a Ziploc bag would actually be that bad of an idea. Excuse me while I crunch away on a big handful of those. Let's give this a try. Yeah, and mixed all together like this, the tomato sauce, macaroni, kind of gives the blandness of the corn and added just a little bit of a flavor. And the crunchiness of the corn adds to the dish, so that's probably a pretty good idea. I just spilled a few. Lastly, ooh, this is cold. I wonder if they're using genuine MRE components in here, even though XMRE is civilian. There's a nice little thank you for your service note on this cheese spread, but let's add a little bit of this cheese spread to this. Probably would have been a wise, smart idea to put this cheese spread in the heater too. It's very hard, even though I just kneaded it for about a minute. I'll give a little bit of the cheese a try on its own. Almost dropped that. And it just tastes like your standard cheese out of a can. Not bad by any means. Actually, let's try. There's a nice hiss from that cracker. Very tightly vacuum sealed. Let's try a little cheese on this cracker. And this just basically is it says pilot bread single, just a round cracker. Actually, yeah, just a plain cracker. That's all that is. Not bad. Add a little cheese to it. Need a quick drink. Let's go ahead and get this mixed in here, though. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Cheese, the corn nuggets inside the macaroni pouch. That brings out a lot of good flavor in there. Let's go ahead and dump the rest of this in. Just barely. Making a little bit of a mess back here in the truck, but that's alright. It needs to get vacuumed out anyway. Yeah. Good stuff. Lastly, we'll try a little bit of that mixture just on the cracker. A little bit of everything all together. That is also very good. Not bad. I'm going to finish this off and then we'll take a quick look at the fig bars. Not bad, folks, not bad. I just picked up that heater to put into my little trash bag. It was still warm. And it's been 30 minutes since I activated it, so I'm impressed by that. Last but not least, as promised, oh, wrong side, fig bars. Take a look at these. Never been a huge fan of them myself, but worth taking a look at. I'll probably end up wasting these. Difficult to get into them too. There we go. And they look basically just like fig Newtons. Got an oxygen absorber in there. They smell fresh though. I mean, fresh compared to what I remember them smelling like when my dad would buy them from the store. Fresh, so. Looks like they might have a little discoloring there just from being in the package for so long, but other than that, I mean, there's less flavor there than I expected. Yeah. They smell better than they taste, which then that's to say that they taste bad. Again, I'm not really a fan of these, but they, just like the corn nuggets, don't seem to have much of a taste. Maybe that's normal for fig bars. I don't know. It's been such a long time since I've had one. But I will say this, after the flavors of them, the tomato, macaroni, and the corn, this is kind of a nice palate cleanser. Something a little bit, it tastes a little bit of sweetness, but there's not much there. Although again, I don't think I've ever said this, when I got COVID 2 years ago, that ruined my taste buds, and they still, I don't think, have ever fully come back. So things like this that might have a more subtle flavor, I can't always taste it. But they taste fresh to me anyways, so if you're a fan of fig bars, you'd probably like them. Again, considering what it is. Yeah. All things considered, not too bad. As far as impressions on that MRE goes, pretty good. I thought that it tasted rather good, again, considering what it is. Prepackaged food meant to last, I believe, around 5 years if stored properly. Some of the videos I've watched have shown them lasting longer with really careful storage, but I think the shelf life on these is generally 3 to 5 years. If you're watching this though and you know better, please correct me if I'm wrong. I don't want to spread incorrect information. Say you, and you. Maybe I can save this for a future camping video. Just leave that there for now. Gather up all the trash in here. Oh, there's coffee there too. We'll get rid of this in that dumpster that was making so much noise just a little bit ago. good to be back out, stretch the legs. Excuse me. Feels like the wind, I'll probably say this, not much in there. Feels like the wind might have died down a little bit, but I'll probably say that and then it'll kick right back up. But less than an hour away from sunset for me here. 5:36, the sun I think since like right at around 6:30. Gets dark early here in northern Indiana in the wintertime, and that time change thing, fall back coming. It's gonna be dark even earlier. It'll be dark like around this time. 5:30 here pretty soon. Check out the restroom facilities real quick though, just to see how well maintained or not maintained these are here at Potato Creek. This would probably be full of insect and spiders in the summertime. I mean, it looks kind of okay clean, but if I was gonna use that, I would definitely be bringing some disinfectant wipes and probably my own roll of toilet paper. Oh, there's an extra one up there, but still, you never know. Well, although I didn't get to do as much hiking, though I did not get to do as much hiking as I thought, hopefully you enjoyed this little trip. If you just came here for the MRE portion of today's video, then thank you for that too. Appreciate anybody's viewership out there. Definitely makes a difference that you watch for any reason. Hopefully you enjoy the content. If not, tell me what I can do to do better. But I'm gonna hit the road. Got football on to watch tonight, so I don't want to miss that. Bye, Potato Creek. I don't know when the next time that I will see you will be. Probably next year. Well, we might come here for one of our camping videos. We'll see. Next time that I really get any extended time off will be Thanksgiving break from work. So, I might see if I can get out here for Black Friday night into Saturday. Or something like that. Do an overnight camping video again. Maybe in the tent. Maybe in the back of the truck. Something just hit the side of it. I have a little inflatable mattress for the back seat back there that I would really like to try. If I could find a topper for the backpack of the truck, that would obviously probably be more ideal, even though I only have the 5.5 foot bed, but we'll make do with what we do have. Ooh. I hope I didn't just kill that little squirrel. That was close. last second. Back out across the dam here. Look at that. That's beautiful. Camera's doing some weird stuff right now. Today's video, I believe. For whatever reason you watch this, if you enjoy nature scenes or if you just want to tune into the MRE portion, I appreciate your viewership. It means a lot to me. Hopefully I was able to entertain and inform you.